Hello internet students, how is your life here in Australia? Or is you or your friend planning to come to Australia to study? If that's the case, this channel is just for you. Hello everyone, this is Joshi Raj, your life and lifestyle influencer in the space of international students, especially Nepali students. Namaste, welcome to the channel. Hello international students. So guys, this is just my personal initiative to do something on the space, something fun, something exciting and something useful for international students. I see a lot of international students coming to Australia with not proper information or being misguided, and also I find in the space of international students who are already in Australia still seeking a lot of information which is already available out there. So just imparting my knowledge from 25 years in this country and hope you get some value out of it. And guys, I would really appreciate your love and support, as this is just my first video. So hit that subscribe button and make a comment on what contents you want me to cover, what topics you want me to cover in my future videos, and I'll be happily bring them out to you. So guys, without further delay, let's get into it. In today's video, we're going to talk about tips on how to stay fit and healthy as an international student. You know, basically, with your, I understand you have a busy lifestyle, work, study, running around, not having enough time to eat, or not being able to choose healthy stuff as you're, running around all the time. Work pressure, study pressure, financial pressure, all that stressful things. So guys, watch this video right to the end. A lot of good tips, a lot of good pointers on how to stay fit and healthy on a tight budget of an international student. Also guys, there are interviews with personal trainer who would be specifically giving tips on how to stay healthy in terms of building muscle, losing weight, staying away from injuries and diabetes and all those kind of things. Chester would be imparting his specialist knowledge and advice in relation to fitness and health. Alright guys, I'm here with Chester. He is a personal trainer. So watch this video right to the end. There are interviews from your fellow international students as well. Okay. And I'm just about to ask Nono some tips on how to stay healthy, especially living in Australia, and how they manage to stay healthy, fit and healthy, within the busy international student lifestyle. So guys, let's get into it. Today what we're going to discuss about is some tips on maybe 5-6 tips from my own personal experience how to eat healthy and stay fit while living a busy life for international students here in Australia. So number one thing is weight loss, and keeping yourself fit is all about energy in, energy out. Everything we eat, we consume is about generating energy. Everything we do out there, from walking, working, anything from the metabolism perspective, like your physiology, from your breathing to just your general moving your hands, they all consume energy. Those are all energy out. So you're going for a walk, Hinajanus, or you know, like you play sports, anything, energy out. So to lose weight or to maintain your weight is all about what you eat gives you the energy in, and what do you spend on a daily basis, energy out. So that's the point number one, tip number one. Right guys, forgot to mention one exciting thing. As part of our every video, we have this thing where we have a question of the day. So guys, watch till the end of this video to find out what the question of the day is. And what we're gonna do is the best comment about in response will get to borrow my old red lady for a day. You get to take your wife, your girlfriend, or whoever you want away on my beautiful red old Austin Healey. Mind you guys, you need to have Australian full driver's license, and of course you gotta be able to drive. The second tip is it's all about calories. So everything we eat has certain amount of calories. So say an apple has around 100 calories. A banana would have again a couple hundred calories. So you know, as you can have a calorie count if you want to be more aware of those kind of things. Otherwise, just use an app there's a good app called Lose It that I personally use. You can just do a search on whatever you're eating, and it give you some idea on your number of calories it has. So once you use for say a hafta or so, you will have general idea. Okay, well, apple have that many, banana has that many, and a ball of dal has that many, or one roti or ball of rice has that many. So you will have a general idea. Then you start to know exactly what are you eating, and you can keep a kind of tab on your calories. Generally, for someone a build like me, or most of our Nepalese or South Asian people, we need around 1800 to 2000 calories a day. So you can imagine. So say if you grab, and I see this, as international students, you're busy, you're running from study, college to work, you don't have much time to, and also probably money is an issue. Grabbing a muffin from say 7-Eleven. Now that one muffin alone would easily have around 400 to 500 calories. Okay, so your thing for the day is 2000, your quota, and you already have one muffin that gives you 500 calories. That means you got hardly 1500 calories left for the day, and you end up eating a few other things, and before you know, you're all over your calories. And what happens to the extra calories? They turn into fat. Okay, so it's very easy, especially in a country like Australia, to put on weight. A can of Coke, any soft drinks, a glass of beer, everything. They're very calorie-rich things. So guys, hit that subscribe button. And guys, I've really taken a very casual approach here with this video. Talking about exercise is a casual matter, and I hope you were not expecting me wearing a suit and a tie talk about exercise and diet. That would be really odd. And I love being casual attire anyway. You can laugh about the presentation, guys. It's just my first video. And I'm not a camera person really, not a public person either. I like, up to now, I have really lived a private life, but for a good cause, I'm putting myself out there, and we can connect, always in terms of insecurity and anxieties and stuff facing the camera. But I assure you guys, give me 3 months, I'll come out more professional. So you guys laugh about it if you want to. anyway, this is fun and exciting project for me, trying to connect with you. And on that note, the next thing you can do is, again, look, if you have some time, okay, and you can always do some exercise. Exercise 100%. You don't need to spend hours and hours a day in the gym. All you need is around 45 minutes a day, 3 days a week at the most. Whether you go for a good long walk for 45 minutes or just hit the gym, And there are some gyms like Fit and Fast that I use personally. They are quite a modern gym, but at the same time very cheap. They hardly cost around $13 a week. I'm sure that is manageable for most of you international students. And I'm sure, out of 24 hours a day, which is what, 24 into 7, that's 7 to 40, around 140, 150 hours. I'm sure you can find around 2.5, 3 hours a week. Maybe just need to spend a little bit less time online. Tip number 3 is obviously try to join one of the gyms. I am 45 and I feel like I'm 35 because I keep myself fit. Let's share this video among the community, with your friends, with your family members who are in Australia, and increase this awareness. Help me in this mission to get the message out there. We are not a huge big community in terms of Nepali here in Australia, especially in Sydney. So it doesn't take long if we all work together towards this vision to make all our international student community aware, even the migrants here, in some of the key issues. Like I'll be covering issues, useful content in my coming videos in relation to depression, how to identify if your friends or family members are suffering from one, anxiety, maybe even someone has some racism issue within the work or in just general life, living here, how to cope. Other issues can be domestic violence. If you know anyone who are in an abusive relationship, emotional, physical, how to help them out. So guys, help me in my mission to get the message out there, get the awareness increased among our Nepalese community students. I really want to put a dent in this small space. Even if we can help one person, one international student, that we think we as a together, you and me, have achieved something that is great. Okay, so guys, let's be positive and let's share this video with your friends and family, and let's get it out there, and it will also help motivate me to keep making new videos. And definitely your comments will be appreciated on what other topics you want me to cover in coming days. Okay guys, let's get into it. I eat healthy. Mind you that 80% of what you look like and your physique is diet, and 20% is exercise basically. So diet plays a very important role. And the other tip would be, the fourth tip would be, eat in small portions. I know I'm in Nepal, we love to eat a lot in one sitting. Try to eat less, and if you can't help yourself, the best thing you can do is drink at least 1 or 2 glasses of water before you sit for lunch or dinner, which means then you can't eat as much food. Also, waking up early in the morning, have 1 or 2 glasses of water. That's very good for your health. The next thing I want to focus on is just
a general lifestyle, just I know, understand again from international student perspective, you're busy, you've got assignment due, you're stressed and all that.
Meditation is a great way to stay fit and healthy. Along with physical health, mental health is important. So meditation, even 5 minutes a day, early in the morning, would does wonders to your both mental health and physical health.
Try to get a good night's sleep, okay? At least 6 to 7 hours of sleep, because the research has found that if you don't get enough sleep, you wake up, then you end up eating a lot of, impulsive food, which is again rubbish food, chips, chocolates, soft drinks, to wake you up, or maybe a lot of coffees. Speaking about coffee, black coffee without sugar is probably the best early in the morning because it has almost no calories and it still wake you up. The other thing that cut calories is green tea, just a pure green tea. And stay away from all these soft drinks, sodas. They're full of sugar and hence dense in calories again. So yes, guys, I see a lot of students struggling to stay fit and healthy, and down the track, it can cause health problems, and we have a huge issue with diabetes and stuff already in the Western country, like here in Australia among young kids. Stick to wholesome food. Obviously in Australia it's expensive to eat organic, so stick to wholesome food, fruits, veggies, and stay away from processed foods. Fast food, that means McDonald's, all that rubbish, and also chips and chocolates and all that kind of thing. Stick to sweet potato, especially the ones that slow release energy kind of food, like sweet potato instead of normal potatoes. Like quinoa, brown rice instead of white rice. Doesn't help in terms of in your long run to either lose or maintain your weight. So guys, stay fit, there is no excuse that is because of age, I'm too old and I don't have time. Like I'm sure you can find 2.5 hours time or even go to the beach if you live nearby the water, go for a walk. And if you have the option for the gym, if you can afford it, around $13-14 a week, I'm sure you do. Just skip those couple of coffees or a couple of glasses of beers. That's basically it. So guys, if you have any comments, any questions, it's my own life journey, myself, being 45, staying fit, healthy. I feel like I've been the fittest ever in my life, even better than when I was 20. I really feel like I'm around 33, 34. I still play a lot of sports, and that's the other point I was getting to is join some sports, especially boys. There's so many, especially in Nepalese community, Indian community now, so many community games happening, tennis, you name it, soccer, cricket, volleyball, basketball, and for women as well, there are a lot of options. So guys, join sports. I myself personally play sports. I play soccer, I play cricket, I play tennis, any sports, I go running.
And one last thing, guys, as you understand, along with physical health, mental health is also important. Okay, so if you or any of your fellow friends are suffering from depression, anxiety, please make sure you call the number on the screen for Beyond Blue and try to get some help, guys, okay, and try to get timely help. Mental health is a silent killer in this country, and I would really like the international students, especially in the Nepalese community, to be aware of it, be cautious of it, to get timely help, and be open about it, and look out for your friends within the community if you think they might be suffering from mental health issues because of all the stress that comes with being an international student again. Alright guys, so the number for the Beyond Blue is on the screen there. So guys, the question of the day is, what is that one challenge that you have overcome in last 6 months as an international student here in Australia? That can be something to do with your studies, something to do with your health, something to do with some other circumstances that was tough mentally, physically, that you have overcome. What we're trying to do here, guys, is we would like your response to encourage other international students who might be going through similar difficulties, similar problems, to be encouraged, energized, all that positive energy, knowing that, hey, some of my other fellow international students, friends have overcome such obstacles or financial issues, whatever it was that was very stressful, causing you a lot of distress. How do you overcome it? Put your comment down there, and the best comment would obviously, as I mentioned before, get to drive my Austin Hilly for the day. Okay, so guys, let's answer the questions for a good cause, sharing your experience, sharing how you made it through those difficult times, and help out each other in the community of international students, especially our Nepali international student community. Okay guys, I highly encourage you to participate, contribute, and let's share our knowledge and experience together, guys. Let's do it. So guys, I highly encourage you to reach out to me. Our Instagram account ID is right here on the screen. Follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook. Facebook ID is here. Send us message on Messenger. Me personally will try to answer it as much as possible. Or one of my team member will get back to you. Okay guys, so do not hesitate. Connect to us. Any issues you're going through, if we can't help you out, we'll always direct you to the right resources. Let's share this video among the community, with your friends, with your family members who are in Australia, and increase this awareness. Help me in this mission to get the message out there.